Alright, good morning gamers. We are back on what should be one of my last videos of Menace. Yes, is to do this last mission. And then we shall move on to a game called Void Breaker. But let's see, we have to destroy these turrets. I hate doing this mission so much. Like, I have so many vanguards, but I don't want to kind of just throw them. Like, I want to throw them kind of out the front. Oh, can we get another vanguard in here? How much are you worth? Oh, we definitely can. No. Remove. Oh, did they increase the cap? I don't remember it being 3,610. It might be higher. It might be higher. Okay, so yeah, the plan is that we're just gonna try to split push through. We are gonna we're gonna try to split push. Oh, alright, how many people do we see? Oh my god. Okay, first off, doesn't have a one. Let's do that. And we're just gonna tag that for real quick.
What? Impressive kill. I'm gonna kick you when you're drinking nuts. Orders. Enemy is suppressed.
Let's see if we can light up different areas. Just to see if we can.
Damage some modules. Yeah. Rocket!
Nope.
Very good. Fuck them up. How about you take her easy?
Yep.
Kiss my ass!
Yep.
Crossing targets! Don't fuck with us! We're from around the way! Orders?
They're gonna get all three. Yep.
Kill confirmed!
Alright, let's move up to the entrance.
Going bush! About time. Moving! Enemy hardware. Module damage. What? We must go bigger. destroy. Touching him up.
Orders.
No liver, no lights.
Hustle 103rd. We've got movement.
Always ready, Major. As commanded.
Eyes open.
Face me!
I want to see that out of you, 103rd.
You honor me.
Like, I feel like that was a mistake by the AI. Oh, he's still stunned.
Hell of a shot.
Orders. Ricochet.
It's about time, mate. Winged him. Turning the hunt.
What? They have dog armor for their dog lives.
Is it just 2 MG turns now instead of 3?
Turning this place.
Ah, this is interesting. Oh no, it's 3. I'm surprised they don't have that as part of the
Orders.
Oh. How far? Is it in range? Nah, it's like slightly out. Let me see if I can then.
Rocket. Turret
There we
bush.
go. Alright, so that's all 3 MGs. Yep.
They're suppressed. Scored.
Orders. Let's do this.
Oh, I can't see through these? Hmm.
What? I can kill from anywhere.
Oh, I like them close.
How many pitches? 16?
Movement.
Oscar Mike.
Yeah, get out of the way, man.
Great work. Kill all the kutta.
Yes, Major.
What's about
I know he's not trying to run right now.
What?
Like, I feel like, you know, I understand the rebels. Oh wait, they definitely have better models right now. Definitely better models. I'm not explaining too much about how I'm doing this mission, mainly because of the fact that I'm at a point in the game where sorry, I'm at a point in the game where it's like I'm a little too strong.
Great shot. Engines engaged.
Which is like, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that you know, it does create a dynamic of, oh my god, okay, you're gonna get all of these bullets. I'm sorry.
Components damaged.
Okay, hold on.
Major.
Okay, We need to talk about that, brother. We need to talk about it. We can see this rifle, right? This rifle is aiming, right? I just want to say, oh my god, can I not get the angle? Okay, let's think about this. This is about maybe, like, let's say that the units are a little bit bigger than what they sit at by half a size. This is like, bro, this is like 10 yards, bro. Not even. This is like 5 yards. 10 yards.
Okay. On track.
And you don't get visual range on it, of course.
All right. What?
Yes, brother. You know what? You can go out in a kaboom.
Holly destroyed.
What?
Open it.
Oh, but I thought that was an enemy for a second.
I am not angry. Armor detail on duty.
This has been maybe one of the easiest missions I'm done for this mission. Usually I'm getting bombarded. I know they definitely did say that they... You know what's funny? I thought the end zone was on that ridge. But I know they definitely did say that they've kind of fixed the game where... Well, I mean, I know they added an item so that you don't get locked on. One. And I think they said they did something so that it doesn't feel like every game you play, you feel like you're being bombarded by like, you know, lock-ons. Which, you know, it's funny, I made that complaint very early on. I don't know if they actually watched my video, but I did make that complaint a few times where it just feels like you play some of these missions and like right in the front, right, there's like 10 units of just lock-on and ATGMs, making it that like before your vehicles can't, like, one, you're forced to play in a position that you don't want to play in, because hold on, let me try to complete this mission real quick. Okay, and then I will explain it a little bit better, right? Finish. No, I feel like I have a bunch of those, right? Whatever, let's go for this. Okay, so for example, I guess let's go do a construct mission, right? An operation, right? So for example, when you plan a mission, right? What would usually happen is, let's say this is as far up you can go with your vanguards, right? Well, this is not the best mission because, you know, they're because of a capture mission, so we kind of, you know, pull. Let me see if I can do something that makes more like, okay, the units are kind of like right in your face kind of thing. Okay, this is a good example, right? So what would happen, because the constructs used to work very similarly too, is that there would be like 5 or 6 to maybe even 10, 10 of units between lock-on units and ATGM units, right? And it used to make the missions feel incredibly difficult for kind of partially no reason, at even a two-star difficulty, or, you know, 2 skulls. And let's say vehicle here, Rewan would just get hit with a lock-on immediately off rip. You can't even see them because the lock-on range is incredibly huge, like huge field of view compared to the actual like even compared to the actual ATGM itself sometimes, right? So the lock-on range is that you could get locked on from here, from her being like right here, and then there'll be like an ATGM unit all the way out here to the back. That means for Rewan to even challenge the ATGM unit, she has to move a few, like 5 or 6 tiles forward, right? And that can use up a lot of AP. and that's just like me being generous. Usually the HEMG unit is like even further back, so that you're forced to cross like 10 tiles. It would be a terrible day. That is part of the reason why I lost Achilles mech, to be honest, is because he just got hit with the he just got hit with lock on after lock on after lock on, and he just doesn't have the range or field of view to kind of counter without kind of stepping in too close, and it would suck. And you know, it was one thing for the vehicles, because vehicles are very expensive, right, to get and to buy, and you know, to even use as a resource in general, right? Like what's Achilles, like 645, right? He's, you know, he's hefty. I mean, look at Rewa. Rewa is 690, like almost pushing 700, right? Resource. You see what I'm saying? So like vehicles are not necessarily cheap resources. So when you're losing your vehicle to a ATGM lock-on spam, it doesn't feel good. The other part of it that was also very annoying is that the lock-on is not just lock-on for vehicles. It would be one thing if it was just for vehicles, but it's for all units. So even for a better example is him, right? He doesn't have as much, you know, camouflage as Jane Darby, right? Jane Darby has full concealment. Like she can't be seen even if she kind of like stands in front of you. And even then, if she's standing, she'll crouch and you still can't see her. Right? But for someone like JG Wetworth, where you have -2, you know, concealment, what would happen is that you also would get lock on. Now, obviously, yes, the ATGM is more directed towards like a vehicle, right? It's an anti-tank, like, what is it? I don't know. GM, what is it? Anti-tank guiding missile, right? Isn't that what it's like referred as? The other problem is that artillery could send see as a lock-on. So one of these, let's say pirates, would be like right back here with artillery shooting across the entire map to your unit. Or maybe they are an artillery unit and they just pump in artillery at your units. That's annoying. It also means that sniper units such as let me see if we can see one real quick. I don't know what one would be, to be honest. If they have one here, I think Shambler's exploding. Gun. I think Guncrawler's the tank. It's man, I kind of forgot the name of it. I don't. It's definitely not the drone, because I think it might be a Shambler. I think it might be the Shambler, because I think the drone. No, the drones are the ones. Are the drones the ones that explode on contact? I don't know. But so there's units that have sniping capability, especially for the Menace. They're all pretty much just anti-rifle snipers, right? Not the same as like your rogue army or something that has like sniper units, so it's not like as deadly. And then like obviously the Xenos, whatever they are, like the bugs, right? Like they don't really have snipers, quote unquote. Well, to be honest, they don't even have like lock-ons, to be honest. But my whole point is that if you were to take, for example, being locked on, one of these sniper constructs would just fire 3 giant anti-rifle rounds at you, at your unit, and I guarantee you would at least lose 2 immediately. And if you don't have any good armor, oh, you're losing all 3 immediately. And if you think about it, 3 people of an 8-man team, that's pretty much half your squad gone, and half the firepower. So yeah, it was absolutely ridiculous about the lock-ons. So I'm definitely glad that they changed the lock-ons, so you don't get lock-on spam and you don't get spam with bullshit from the lock-ons. Okay. Other changes that they've done, obviously, for the constructs, because constructs were a little bit too OP in some ways. That felt, it wasn't like they were cheating, but it just felt like dealing with them took just an incredibly long amount of time. But other than that, I think if I ever do another Menace video, it's either gonna be on an update or just me kind of just reviewing the state of the game that it currently is. And if you want a short opinion about that, I think the state of the game that it currently is actually really good. I think it's really well balanced in balanced in a way that it doesn't feel nothing is like too OP or too weak. I mean, right now, I think late game units are a little bit too OP, which is probably why they increased the market cost on a lot of stuff. You know, like all these late game units, I can kind of just, you know, do whatever I want with them, and it works. But I definitely don't think the enemy units need to be any more like OP, because I think the AI is actually relatively really good at both retreating, attacking, and kind of repositioning. Like it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, I would rate it like a 7 to 8 out of 10 for AI, or for the for the AI or the NPCs. Okay. But what that means is that because they are pretty good at repositioning, retreating, and, you know, re-attacking or attacking, you don't want to fall into the same issue of before, where you have a bunch of like very powerful units in late game, and it feels like it's a board match with the AI, but the AI is on something else, you know, like the AI is kind of cracked out of its mind, where it feels like even your late game units don't feel as strong as they should be. So I feel like it's better for late game units to be and feel as though they're much stronger than the enemies. I think that's the point of this whole game, is that you're eventually going to become stronger than enemies. And I think it should keep it that way. I would suggest that instead of reworking the enemies you already have, just add newer ones. Not necessarily variations of the ones you have, because variations of the ones you have doesn't really feel good for gameplay value. It feels like I'm playing the same unit with like a new element. You feel me? You get what I'm saying? Like, instead of a fire slime, instead of a regular slime, now it's a fire slime, right? Like, that's kind of boring. So I think for sure that that the people who made Menace should see if they can make stronger units, maybe a new class of unit, new class of enemy, right? As in like a new faction. But don't like, I would leave the units currently, enemy units, how they are. I think they're pretty well balanced. I don't think they're too overpowered, but it doesn't feel like they're too like underwhelming. I just have a very strong team. It kind of like, you know, puts everybody down. But for a lot of new players that are playing the game, which matters a lot more, because they're to be the ones that are more committed, hopefully, don't touch these enemy units. They're pretty well balanced for both early game, and they're pretty well balanced even going into late game. And that's my point. So, Dale, love y'all. Next video we do will probably be on Void Breaker and their changes they made. See ya.